by 9 by 10. So this is a really good show tonight. So Say also called out Simi also to kick off Raw tonight. Say also kicked off Monday's Raw in a recent little time, calling out his brother, Simi also. It was the days after a match between two of WrestleMania 40 and WrestleMania Universal. Sami also joined his brother into the ring, and after a few deep, respectful walls, and found himself on the receiving end of a hard right handed from his siblings. A wrestling address from Solo Sikoa allowed the heel babyface to elicit a set of the stage for a 2-on-1 beatdown. Cody Rhodes made his save through and stole tall alongside Say also to close out the opening segment. This was a great step. The Usos are telling a story easy enough to understand. Elizabeth with a great passion expressed from above and a crowd. Elizabeth that is eating it all up the match at WrestleMania 40. Elizabeth faced a question about their in-ring chemistry together. Elizabeth all of the oval pieces are for a classic. Say also told his brother that he still messes with him no matter the bad blood between them. Sammy also took credit for anything big that Say also has ever expressed. I also know the biggest moment of my career. My dream match will be at WrestleMania 40, me versus you, when I knock the heat out of your butt. So, next match I have DIY. We take on the Creed Brothers. Tommaso Ciampa and Sonny Gargano are heading to WrestleMania for the first time in their WWE careers and following DIY victory over Jason Creed and Boris Creed. After Monday night, Alexander Wayne came in and asked Pac in the ring opener that belt Gertie was before, lasting a series of near falls. Also a false finish, coming with a roll-up that crashed. Also cast the former NXT World Series tickets to Davia. And was even in defeating the Creed and Press looking every bit so across up there celebrate opponents of Raw, showcase the physical and also that has defeated their young careers. They are for the great things in WWE, and even if they will have to wait until after WrestleMania to express them. Ciampa and Sonny Gargano will now invite to the biggest event of this year's, where they will be one of 5 dinosaurs to the Judgment Day. Undisputed Tag Team Championship in a six-pack Tag Team ladder match. And the winner that match is DIY. Speaking of backstage, Paul Heyman caught up with Raw Guns N' Manager Adam Pearce and teased that he had for some business on the show, and later in the night, it will be unexpected. It was the offense of the Creed Brothers is always fun to watch. They work so hard to keep their in-ring work. Other friends and lean on their do it. Jason Creed vertical simplex from his knees, and then his feet are while holding simple, pulsing vertical. So this is a very good match. Next match we have Katana Sands, Ken Cutler, we take on Indy Hot Wheel, and Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae is new attitude and comment to winning matches at all costs. Ozzy is head again on Monday has C team with Indy Hot Wheel to defeating the former women's tag team champions Kevin Cutler and Katana Sands. Candice LeRae marked an opponent injury to a Katana Sands' knee to slam the lamb into the center ring post. It was before smarting her for the win. And also in new, Candice LeRae is a welcome sings of peace, surpassing Plex, and has wasn't mostly involved since returning to WWE, and this is the first real location that this is a plan for her into the women's division. Andy Hot Wheel to fully embarrass the asses of her teammate and mentor. Also, the song is split, maybe in universal, but for now, this is a great and fast addresses for a former who has long felt like she had more to offer. And the way that match is Candice LeRae and Indy Hot Wheel. And what's like Tony in for her other opponents will bring from Candice LeRae was the most notable heel. So speaking of Cody Rhodes' response to Dwayne Johnson The Rock, he said, Cody Rhodes thought The Rock wasn't from a Friday night on SmackDown and raised him I was just singing promo assessment and it wasn't which he talked backstage. Promise how identifies his model was by his WrestleMania opponent Fred, and Braxton said a great one with some relevant statements. I was a handcuff with an off in this American Nightmare, sporting a black suit, and wasn't representing the darker, more serious in ton of his roles. I wasn't what was the most engaging of this role to WrestleMania yet. Paul Heyman was interrupted and laying down the silence to Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns will show up this coming Friday night SmackDown. I was for their face-to-face along but the two-time Royal Rumble winner must also arrive along. So Cody Rhodes accepted it, wrap it up, the best promo assessment to the day ahead as the two WrestleMania main events, putting Cody Rhodes against the Bloodline. So, The Rock, I don't think you're a heel. I think, and Cody Rhodes said, I don't think for 2 seconds that this locker room needs you more. I wasn't think you need it. This is the same lady who hoop off her seal at a Rock Willie Nelson. I was a console and beat the hell out of you, an undercover cop. She isn't afraid of you, he said, of his mother reactions to The Rock. It is going to be big during energy of his LDS. So he said, at WrestleMania, I think you're such woman side sick, and you have to yourself as a final boss can go to the blame. Brian Silver's for that nickname. I'm about to go for in rap with your throat out, get to the point, and Cody Rhodes told Paul Heyman. So next match we have Ricochet goes one-on-one against Dominic Mysterio. Ricochet squared off with Dominic Mysterio in a match made during a backstage last minute in which Damian Priest, Vivato, and Rhea Ripley all thanking Madonna for falling to be the one and only in last week in a gauntlet match. Dirty Dom will suffer the same fate as his teammates after falling to capitalize on saving Madonna. It was a Ricochet down, so the second aggressive star with a article and scored such a painful victory. This was a nice showcase for Ricochet and should lead to an interesting reactions from the leaders of Judgment Day. It has a day take, especially to be the first of Singing Madonna and Dominic Mysterio of late. Unless it could be preparing to visit a premature breakup of the most adjustment fastened on Monday nights. And the way that match is Ricochet. Speaking of backstage, they also offered to be Cody Rhodes' backup on Friday night on SmackDown. So what if he changed his mind about summing up alone? He said, Ricochet is a level above many of the wrestlers he sees in the ring, and one has to wonder when we'll finally see him get that post buffering his attacks. So next month we have Sami Zayn and going to sign the WrestleMania contract. Sami Zayn with Santos Gonto was the Intercontinental Championship at Raw to WrestleMania 40 in Monday night on Raw. So number one contender is Definite title holder and signed for the contract for the match. Sami Zayn that throughout his career, people have questioned his ability to be a champion and reminder of fans that Alyssa also probably thought he could never be the guy he took to the end the hostage tag titles ring a year to go to, but he did. So Alyssa he vowed to dishonor Gojo, so Wayne Garcia probably dismissed him in response and promising his dreams were faced and Buddy and Davia and telling him that Alyssa deep down he knew he could not win. So this was a strong in-ring promo assessment with Freddie Mike. It was a work with from Sami Zayn and bosses over from going to the underdog from the underground with look to news against him at WrestleMania. You sit there with that smart look on your face and it's really starting to off to Sami Zayn and told the ring gets it off. So what if you were to be honest to yourself? You don't believe you can beat me, Gojo said. So I was at WrestleMania, you dreamed with me, running to the champion and was wanting to him. So we have the Awesome 12, which is on in the seal. The Miz and R-Truth will be one of 5 teams to sign undisputed tag team champions Judgment Day in the 6-pack tag team ladder match at WrestleMania by way of their victory over in the field on Monday night. Finn Mahal and Saga Judgment the absence overpowering Miz into a hot tag to R-Truth, sparking the babyface comeback. Also in an elbow from Mahan to R-Truth sent him backward onto Sangha, who had, says a Truth, a gradual scale crossing. A final combo was a Pan. It would have been nice to see the babyface score a resolve win. I wasn't spoken since there was next to no reason to protest. And you see here, but the initial of the win at last it fits the common passes of R-Truth, so it was customary if nothing else. And the way that match is Awesome Truth. The music back to the ring with R-Truth recording the early days of Awesome Truth over a decade ago. So we have Seth Rollins interview McIntyre's promo. It was a World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins interview McIntyre came face to face in the center of the ring ahead of their WrestleMania 40 match. Seth Rollins to bring a spotlight Songi and turning his number one contender that every time he steps through the ropes, it fixed. He brought up his tag team match with Cody Rhodes against The Rock and Roman Reigns, in which the Sky Royal took expenses too. He asked the question why the focus could not be on Indian into the world title, rather than the Rollins need to involve himself in something that did not comment him. And Weston Fernie said Drew McIntyre has wanted to set the spotlight since he won a WrestleMania main event. So he won since back in since 2020, after 3 years ago. So it wasn't in front of no one than the person to feeble a ball. So Rollins throws under the bright lights and will do so in Daffia. It wasn't a great back and forth. It wasn't that saw the Rollins drop the Jimmy might look and get serious at his as he continue to play my games. I wasn't with his upcoming signs. This was a gossip, but this feud with weeks is still into the build to set a title bout. My name is Seth Bacon Rollins, and I'm in a spotlight, Songi, the world champion, putting up the McIntyre claims from a week ago. I wasn't right, he can't that be the reason we're getting the biggest spotlight of the McIntyre asked. So what is the question why the contestant has to be on the first match with The Rock and Roman Reigns instead of them in the whole book? And wasn't that the difference between you and me with the alliance or partners? I signed Rollins said. So next match we have the New Day. We take on Alpha Comedy. The New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods are headed to WrestleMania and finally their victory over Alpha Comedy, Kevin Sala, and Otis. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods overcame the bowling ball like office of Otis, falling to the punishment caused by his power to score the win. And was the victory returns Kofi Kingston to set the showcase of the limits the sight of the greatest forms in his career in WWE Championship victory over Daniel Bryan was back in 2019. So he was started with WWE since last year. And wasn't it really fair to say that it has a New Day is not quote on their side as it was on that fateful night in East. It was a new Susie making the likelihood of a bet of Coffee Mania pretty low. So, in the way that match, it's a new day. Orders disposal into the match and will out. Trevor was a Cody Kitchen with his power. He is a big man who does the most with what he is giving and continues to be among some more entertaining bosses into the company. Kofi Kitchen dissolved a 12 DDT to take orders out as a question, allowing Wars to level a sit out power bomb to carry to Sour and finish him off with a tight rope elbow drop for the win. So we have last minute standing match Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax. Becky Lynch started her rivalry with Nia Jax on Monday night, defeating her in a last minute standing match. The man took big bumps, a sole punishment at the hands of the Incredible Force. She wasn't driving through a table slam into the stairs and a punishment drop right through the toughness and was a fought through the pin to stay into the match. I wasn't limiting the assault to the bit she was willing to go to defeating Nia Jax, diving off a ladder and diving her through the announce table with a late drop to score the victory. This was a fun ribbon ball that wasn't allowed Becky Lynch to wrap it up to lose, and that was the Nia Jax feud before changing her focus to Rhea Ripley, who calls outside the show. So this is a really good show tonight. Elizabeth making her way to the ring and covering Becky Lynch and face to face. Elizabeth match may not be in one of the main event present on the WrestleMania card. But it will have the crowd heat and forever around it to be the one. And the winner that match is Becky Lynch. Speaking of Michael Cole note on Kimberly that Becky Lynch passed her test on Sunday to become American City and classic visit to the man. Becky Lynch and Nia Jax brought up Lily and table at the ringside proved to be more emotion than it should have been. I wasn't here a wicked Samoan drop onto the stairs. Becky Lynch blind Nia Jax with a follow and turning the tide up to the match in her favor for the moment. Also that is has Nia Jax caught her seizing in a level in small drop to a table. The man and manhandle slam off the apron to a table but still could not keep Successful falls down. So let's go between a sweet lapel from today. So we have 100 people that like the show tonight, 2 didn't like it, and 3 is alright. So have a wrestling Monday. So have a wrestling good Monday for all you guys here today. So I'll be back here Wednesday for AEW Dynamite, and we will see you guys Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. So have a wrestling Monday, and I'll see you guys this coming week on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite and so much more. So have a wrestling Monday, and I'll see you guys Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. On second this time, have a good one, guys. Peace.